Okay, hear me out. Now it's 2016 and you probably just got home from school, but you just got a notification saying that I dropped a brand new restoration video. Comment down below if you guys were there for that era. But anyways, you already know what time it is. It's time to sit back, relax, and eat snacks. Let's go. Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. As y'all can see by the title, I'm bringing back the restoration videos. This one isn't even a restoration video, it's more of a sneaker cleaning video, but I figured I would go ahead and bring this back because I honestly miss doing these videos. And at one point I was just so addicted to making these videos because it's super soothing to watch a shoe get cleaned up. So with that being said, in today's video, I'm gonna be doing a quick little restoration, or you could call this a sneaker cleaning for these Air Jordan Oreo 4s. Now these 4s came from the snow trip that I did this past week. One of the homies was wearing these on the snow trip, and to get to where we were going, it was just a straight up mud path. I was wearing my Shadow 1s, he was wearing his Oreo 4s, so these things got straight up demolished. So if you enjoy the restoration videos, please don't forget to hit the like button on this video and maybe share it with a friend if you guys enjoyed it that much. But with all that being said, let's get it started.
I'm driving Mercedes, my windows not tinted, they look at me crazy. I ride through my city.
So to tackle a project like this, whenever you're working with mud, you want to make sure you get rid of as much mud as possible while it's dry. Once you introduce the water, it's going to make it pretty messy and you don't want to deal with that. So in order to kick off everything, we're going to be using my brushes over here. If y'all haven't watched the videos in a while, I do have my own sneaker cleaner brand now. So these are the 3 brushes that I offer on my website. We got the all-purpose brush, delicate brush, and sole brush. But we're gonna use the sole brush just because it has a harder bristle brush and it'll be easier to knock some of this mud off. So let's get right to it. So again, just real quick, we're gonna be using our sole brush right here to knock most of the dirt off. Not all of it's gonna come off, but we're just basically trying to work at these big chunks right here to make our job a little bit easier. Let's get right to it.
I'm driving Mercedes, my windows not tinted, they look at me crazy. I ride through my city, I talk to that bitch like, look what you made me. We came from the basement, now look at our statements. She calling me baby, calling me lately. All that shit changed when I got the Sadies. I'm driving Mercedes, my windows not tinted, they look at me crazy. I ride through my city, I talk to that bitch like, look what you made me. We came from the basement, now look at our statements. She calling me baby, calling me lately. All that shit changed when I got the Sadies. Always knew that I would get the Benzo when I pull up on you. Tell me how you feeling. Had the vision since I played.
Before we start cleaning the shoe, I'm just gonna go ahead and stuff it. I like to do this because whenever we get the shoe wet, it's going to take another form. So instead of it forming in the way that it already is, we're gonna go ahead and just stuff it and give the shoe a little bit more shape. So whenever it dries, it'll look a lot nicer. So if you happen to have extra rags, extra socks, even grocery bags, you could go ahead and stuff the inside of the shoe to help give it that form. So right now these Jordan 4s have a nice shape, almost pushing out the creases right here. I used to steam the creases out, but honestly, whenever you wear it, it's gonna come back. So I don't even mess with that anymore. And now we could go ahead and start the cleaning process. So all I have over here on the side is a little bit of water, and we also have my sneaker solution. So I'll be using my delicate brush for the uppers of the shoe as well as the midsole area right here. And then I'll go ahead and use the sole brush for any of the rubber parts around the shoe.
Why that pussy options, I pick out the litter. Smoking out the roof, it's like a chimney on the interstate. I get the whole city lifted. Opie told me that I'm intercontinental. They gon' know you from Belize or Sacramento, yeah. Like Michael Vick in the whip. Call audibles when I see pics. Mothers approach me and say I inspire the kids. I know they get high to this shit all in 1 year. Pardon my French, but fuck the anonymous hating. They patiently waiting. I slide on my lane or fall off of my wave. This my Kelly Slater impersonation. Haven't seen my homie since we graduated. Last thing they told me is you better make it. Now my wallet getting thicker every day. It's looking like the casket of Benjamin Franklin. Slowing it down a little bit, sipping more wet, it lowered my stress levels. Then I listen to my competition and it relieves me of all pressure. Look at me now, read all the shit that I've written. This shit has been scripted. I'm trying to get mama out of prison, then cop her a Benz and then cop me a Bentley, then get a Da Vinci for the crib she living in. All the old chicks, now I feel the kid. Play UGK track number 8. All the shit just changed when I got the Sadies. I'm driving Mercedes, my windows not tinted, they look at me crazy. I ride through my city, I talk to that bitch like, look what you made me. We came from the basement, now look at our statements. She calling me baby, calling me lately. All that shit changed when I got the Sadies. I'm driving Mercedes, my windows not tinted, they look at me crazy. I ride through my city, I talk to that bitch like, look what you made me. We came from the basement, now look at our statements. She calling me baby, calling me lately. All that shit changed when I got the Sadies. I'm from the H-Town, my girl from A-Leaf. I call her and tell her to bring that ass over.
All right, y'all, the shoes are nice and clean now. I'm gonna go ahead and let these air dry before we go to the next step, which is conditioning the leather. Man, these things are looking so clean already. Ooh wee! What's really getting me is the leather on the tongue. Look at that. The leather is beautiful. Yo, if y'all have a size 10 pair of Oreo 4s for me, let me know. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'm definitely looking for a pair. We're gonna wait for these to air dry completely, but in the meantime, we could go ahead and clean the laces. When it comes to laces, especially black ones, you don't really have to worry too much about them just because you don't really see the dirt or you don't see the stains. But I like to just clean them with a little bit of dish soap just to get a little bit of fragrance in there, a little bit of fragrance here. Lather it up like this, do a couple squishies like that. And this will make the shoe smell a little bit better too. And I don't know what method to call this. We could call this the pancake method. How about that? So we're gonna put the lace right here, pancake it, and then we're just gonna pull it through. While we do this, it's gonna wring out the shoelace. And you could do this a couple times to make sure it's dry, but honestly, it feels pretty dry on the first one. But let's just go ahead and run it back one more time. Now that the shoes are dry, we're gonna go ahead and condition it with Angelus Leather Conditioner. Basically, leather is like your skin, so all you want to do is apply this leather conditioner to moisturize it, to rejuvenate that leather and make it feel nice and fresh.
Sweeter than pastries. I wake up and notice she doing the dishes. She cleaning the sofa. The shit really faze me. Know in the back of my mind she the one. Breaking her heart, say I'm still having fun. Plus I got errands to run. I got shows on my schedule. Got bitches to wet from like 7th grade.
I'm not even sure if the camera's picking it up, but the way that the leather is just glistening on this shoe right here, it looks so freaking good.
And I wrote every song about them. They're saying I changed, but they never got me. Just trying to get used to me having options. Just trying to get used to the ceiling dropping. Breaking down in my jalopy since a young and telling mama I'll be copping and driving Mercedes. My windows not tinted, they look at me crazy. I ride through my city. I talk to that bitch like, look what you made me. We came from the basement, now look at our statements. She calling me baby, calling me lately. All that shit changed when I got the Sadies. I'm driving Mercedes, my windows not tinted, they look at me crazy. I ride through my city, I talk to that bitch like, look what you made me. We came from the basement, now look at our statements. She calling me baby, calling me lately. All that shit changed when I got the Sadies. I'm driving Mercedes, my windows not tinted, they look at me crazy. I ride through my city, I talk to that bitch like, look what you made me. We came from the basement, now look at our statements. She calling me baby, calling me lately. All that shit changed when I got the Sadies. My windows not tinted, they look at me crazy. I ride through my city, I talk to that bitch like, look what you made me. We came from the basement, now look at our statements. She calling me baby, calling me lately.
All right, you guys, that is going to wrap it up for this quick little restoration or cleaning, whatever you guys want to call it, of these Oreo 4s. Now, the crazy thing about this was that I was restoring these for my homie, but he hit me with a text yesterday saying, hey, if you could fit those Oreo 4s, they're all yours. I've been looking for a clean pair of Oreo 4s for a very long time. This shoe right here is a shoe I regret getting rid of, so huge shout out to the homie Vance for gifting me these. These things are beautiful. I think what really pulled everything together was that mink oil at the end. The gloss on these Oreo 4s is nice and crispy. It just looks like a brand new shoe. And just in case y'all are wondering, I did pull out all the stuffing that was in the toe for all of the pictures, as well as all the after B-roll shots. There's nothing in here, that's just the shape of the shoe, and that's how they look. If y'all enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button for your boy, maybe share it to a homie. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at SneakerHeadInTheBay, and I'll see y'all very soon for the next video. I'll catch you guys.